Today's cycle is all about the presidential candidates, and I'm gonna break it down for the layman, my wife, so you can understand just what the hell is going on, because this is a fucked up election. If you're ready for rock and roll journalism, strap on your seatbelt, open up a cold one, and get ready. I'm Samson Crouppen, and this is my Daily Spin. All right, let's get this shit show started. First up is Marco Rubio, the Cuban who hates immigration. And ladies, he had this to say about rape.
I believe a human being, an unborn child, has a right to live, irrespective of the circumstances by which they were conceived. It's heartbreaking. It is unimaginable, quite frankly. And I'm not going to change my position on something that is so deep in me.
Yes, Marco, I'm sure you can imagine this deep down inside. And by deep down inside, I hope you're talking about a guy's sweaty cock. Marco, I'd love to see you get raped, get pregnant, and have some asshole ask you to have the baby. Next candidate, Ted Cruz, prick face extraordinaire. All you need to know about him is he's about 50 years in the past, and he is a full-on creep show. Don't believe me? Look at this video of him trying to kiss his daughter.
Ow! Good job.
Ted Cruz is creepier than Jerry Sandusky in a boys' locker room. Look me straight in the grill and tell me those aren't rape eyes. Those are rape eyes. But if you still aren't convinced about Ted Cruz, he attended and supported this insane anti-gay pastor. Check this shit out.
These are the people with the sores, the gaping sores. The sores that are pussy and gross, and people are coming in and carving happy faces on the sores.
I'm not sure if that's the Holy Spirit in him or bath salts. He said, don't you dare carve smiley faces on open pussy sores. Oh, but there's more.
It's not a gay time.
Says who? It's always gay time. Oh my God. We could do an hour on this guy, but trust me, that's all you need to know about Ted Cruz as he associates with this dude.
Don't you dare carve happy faces on open pussy sores. Don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that.
Up next, Hillary. Look, she's great, folks. I love a woman president. She's way better than Trump, but let's face it, that bitch is going to jail, okay? The Russians, the Iranians, and the Chinese all hacked into Hillary Clinton's emails through her private server. While she's destroyed the contents for Congress to look at, the Chinese, the Russians, and the Iranians all still have them, and they will reveal them. She's fucked! She better start calling Martha Stewart and asking her the best way to make a shank. Next candidate, Case. Who is Case? I have not heard him say a word. Here's some advice. Put up a sign. Next candidate, Bernie, the big Jew from New York, Bernie. The first Jewish president, which I would be excited about. He's the people's choice. And one thing I like about Bernie is he's had the same message through and through, people. The biggest problem about Bernie is he loves to say socialism, and that freaks people the fuck out, when really it just means love thy neighbor, right, Christians? Well, our last candidate is none other than Captain Fucktard himself, Donald Trump. And we saved the best for last. You know Donald Trump is bad when Paul Ryan has to say something. Check it out.
If a person wants to be the nominee of the Republican Party, they must reject any group or cause that is built on bigotry.
The GOP rejects any type of group built on bigotry? Well, what about your 2012 anti-gay campaign ad?
Obama is trying to force gay marriage on this country. What can we do?
We can vote for someone with values.
But if you're still on the fence about Donald Trump, the man could not decide whether or not to condemn David Duke and the KKK. How hard of a question is that? It's the equivalent of claiming not to know about Adolf Hitler and that little Holocaust thingy. But hey, let's go straight to the horse's mouth. Mr. Trump, do you condone Adolf Hitler and the Nazis?
I mean, I don't know what group you're talking about. You wouldn't want me to condemn a group that I know nothing about. I'd have to look.
You know, Hitler and the Nazis, not the boy band, the one who killed 6 million Jews. Google it or Trump it, whatever you do. But the main thing to note, Republican voters, about Mr. Trump is how violent his rallies have been getting. And this happened just days ago in North Carolina when a 78-year-old named John McGraw took a cheap shot at a Trump protester. We actually have an exclusive with this piece of shit, John McGraw. John, I'm sure you're enjoying the Trump corn and the Trump dogs, but what was your favorite part about the event?
Knocking hell out of that big mouth.
How cute, you're confessing to an assault on camera. Seems about right for the average intelligence at a Trump rally.
The next time we see him, we might have to kill him.
Maybe share that at the next Klan meeting. But there's more for Trump voters, because under a Trump administration, here's what your freedom of press looks like. Chokeslam, bitches! But how about your freedom of speech? What were those nice words they called you at the Trump rally, miss?
That I was called a nigger and a cunt and got kicked out.
Awesome choice of words, guys. But the worst part about the Trump Zika virus, it's reached my hometown of St. Louis. Nice, kid. Do you kiss your mom with that whore mouth? But hey, at least there wasn't any hating on Islam.
Fuck Islam. Allah's a whore. Jesus is the most high God, and you bitches are done.
Okay, so maybe there's still a little bit of Islam tension, but hey, at least nobody was ready to fight, right?
Bring it.
Brother.
Bring it, damn it. Donald Trump makes George Bush look like Al Franken's vagina. And these people say that he's telling it like it is. Yeah, if you're at a KKK rally, and it's not the difference between Republican or Democrat or liberal or conservative or left or right. It's now about right and wrong. Which side of history will you be on? So in conclusion, Bernie, yes. Marco, rape babies are cool. Ted Cruz has rape eyes. Hillary, orange is the new black. Case closed. And if you're voting for Trump, I guess you just missed the good old days.
In the good old days, this doesn't happen because they used to treat them very, very rough.
Holy shit. Well, it's your newsfeed. I'm just clogging it up. Until next time, I'm Samson Crouppen, and this is my Daily Spin.